when I started thinking of grad speech ideas, I wasn't sure what I should talk about. I thought about giving the generic, like, look to the future, challenges ahead grad speech, but that wasn't me. And then I thought about doing something ridiculous and funny, like standing up here and singing, you know, the Rick Roll song. What is that called?
Rick Astley?
There you go. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna give you up. But I'm not Rick Astley, so I'm gonna pass on that. And then I thought about pulling a Dwight from The Office and coming up here and giving a speech like Mussolini and talking about defending the motherland. But I'm not Dwight and I'm not Mussolini, so I won't do that either. I started thinking about my time here at MSA, and I realized that pretty much all I've done is learn things. I don't really know how that happened, but I've learned so much about history and literature and rocks and ecoturismo that I can hardly remember it all. In fact, I've forgotten an embarrassingly large portion of my education. And I realized, when I was thinking about this, that the times I remember the most, like the moments of my high school career that I can actually fully recall, are the moments with you guys. The setting up for dances, the disrupting classes, the breaking things, and just talking, and just being with you guys as friends and classmates. And then I realized that the things that I learned, the things that I took away from my high school career that are important to me and that I remember are often from all of you as opposed to my classes too. So I just wanted to share some of the things that you have taught me during my journey. Chris, you taught me that playing Halo can get a little heated and people will scream at each other. And you taught me that when you stick a paperclip in an electrical socket, it will short the breaker. And Simone will attribute it to too many laptops being plugged in. Ryan, sorry. You taught me that falling can be an art form. That it is possible for a person to look like they're on fire most of the time. And you taught me how to be friends with someone who shares completely opposite opinions of me on most ways. Thank you. Liz, you showed me that in any lab group, or any group at all, you just need that one person. Because there's always the funny guy and the smart people. You just need that one person that you don't know what they contribute, but they're the most important. Truly. So thank you for that. Allison, every day in gym class, it was inspiring watching you sacrifice the body and dive after and tackle people. It was pretty epic. You and Samson's hair taught me to go big or go home. Catherine, you taught me ninjas still exist, despite people not believing me, and that there's no way I have a future as an artist because I cannot compare with people like you. Congratulations. Cindy, you taught me significantly more about getting into college and the ACT than I ever wanted to know. So thanks for that. Charlie, you taught me that one person can actually be related to 8 different Nobel Prize winners. So thanks for that. And you also showed me how important it is to just be yourself, despite what people around you think, and just to throw caution to the wind. So thank you. That's a good lesson. Nicola and Cozy, over the years, have attempted to teach me how to hold my tongue and shut up when I need to. And Nicola, in particular, has taught me, a pretty closed person, the importance of wearing my emotion on my sleeves so I don't freak out and hit people when they touch my ears. And Cozy, you've taught me how important it is to be there for the people that you really care about when they need you, and believing in them when they don't believe in themselves sometimes. Steven, you taught me how to play the Star Wars RPG, which is the nerdiest thing I've ever done. But it was also pretty awesome. Don't regret a minute of it, so thank you. Molly taught me the value of silence. Well, tried to teach me the value of silence and letting others take the lead. Kara, I will never again misspell the word awesome because of how much trouble you had with it. It's not actually A-S-U-M. So thanks for that. Tommy, you taught me loyalty and perseverance, cheering for the Vikings every single year. You also helped keep me humble by killing me an infinite number of times in those Halo parties that Chris would get so upset about. Monica, Julia, and Ellen taught me that you can actually spend what seems like all of your free time talking about the same TV show over and over again and still want to watch it every single week. But aside from that, you've also, every time that something bad happened or I did something stupid, you might get mad at first, but you always forgave me and you always had a smile on your face. And I will never forget the importance of having that upbeat attitude. Tyler, you taught me the importance of my heritage, and you taught me that French Canadian is very different from being French. So, thank you, I wasn't aware. Mike taught me that it's perfectly acceptable to play Madden for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours in a day. And you also taught me, just through various things, to, if I really care about something, to keep trying and keep going after it, because life is too short to waste time on settling for less. Who is next over there? Normal. How's it going, Normal? Nice. You, like Catherine, solidified that I would never have a career as an athlete, because I'm not in the same class as you. Well, I am. Not in the same level of athletic ability. And you've always inspired me with your willingness to rep what you believe, no matter what anyone else thinks. Thanks. Adib, you taught me making weird animal sounds is one of the best ways to distract any class. I appreciate that. Robin has tried to teach me that LeBron is not overrated. Which you have. I appreciate his talents. So thank you for that. One of the few. Kyle, you've taught me to always work hard and get my schoolwork done before I do something entertaining, unless it's listening to Dane Cook in study hall, because we did that all the time. We were supposed to be doing math. That was ridiculous. Dan, you taught me that packaging is a major. I didn't know that, but a very respectable career. Looked into it, actually, and I was confused. Emily and Emily, always been grouped together, have taught me that two people can stay best friends for 7 years, despite one of them liking the Packers and the Vikings, which, I don't know, again, didn't really think possible. Whenever my life got too hectic, whenever I felt like I had too much on my plate to handle, I would always remember that I could be Aaron and be in like a million different extracurriculars and honors classes and everything else, and I always felt better about myself. Kaz, you taught me how to use my unique sense of humor, without trying, to make friends when you came in 8th grade, which has actually helped me a lot. Lucia taught me that you can graduate from a school you didn't go to, really. She taught me the importance of eating right, and watching soccer is actually very fun. And then Tom, you taught me how to fling eggs across the room with extreme precision into my toaster. You taught me about the game. Sorry, guys. And you taught me that if you're playing on a trampoline with a tennis ball and the tennis ball goes flying off, you should probably just let it go instead of diving in and breaking your arm. But you've also shown me what it looks like to be an amazing friend and a selfless person in every aspect of your life. Thanks. And when I put all of these lessons together, I was thinking about everything that I've learned at MSA. I think it's summarized quite nicely in a quote by Dwayne Carter, who most of the world knows as Lil Wayne. So the censored version goes something like, life is a roller coaster, and then it drops. But what should I scream for? Because this is my theme park. Yeah, use that. I learned from you guys that my life is my life, and I should enjoy the highs. But when I'm screaming, heading for the bottom, that's the best part of the roller coaster ride. And it's my roller coaster. You know, I built this. This is my life. So I know that every bottom leads back up. And sometimes all you need is a friend right next to you to remind you of that when you're screaming, heading down to the ground. And that's what you guys have been for me. You've been there to take every twist and turn of my life, and I can't express my gratitude for that enough. I've matured into a better student, a better son, a better friend, and a better man, and I owe it all to the lessons that you taught me, even when you weren't trying to. You were just being yourselves. So thank you for being there every step of the way and being the best teachers a guy could ask for. We finally did it, the class of 2011, finally, and we're ready to tackle something else. We finally truly are champions. Thanks, guys.